Tampa?
Going to Tampa. All right, boss, you're going to be in seat number 56 to your right.
To the right.
Tampa.
This will be the final boarding opportunity for Amtrak Train 91, the southbound Silver Star to Miami, Florida.
After 24 hours riding a train, finally touched down in Tampa.
How you good?
AKA the Big Guava, the mid-sized city located on the west side of Florida, coming with all the perks of a typical Floridian city: warm weather, water, and a laid-back lifestyle. Tampa started with Spanish beginnings. Ponce de Leon sailed to the area in 1513. Development of the Tampa Bay region began after the territory became part of the United States in 1845. The railroad, mining, and shipping industry is what gave the city early economic prominence. In 1886, Mr. Ybor Cigar Factory was destroyed by a fire. After the fire, Mr. Ybor moved his factory to Tampa. From the opening of the first cigar factory in 1886 until the 1930s, Ybor City was a flourishing Latin community and was known as the Cigar Capital of the world. Due to the severe depression in Cuba, thousands of Cuban immigrants, both black and white, came to Tampa. Ybor City would later be called the Havana of America.
My cousin lives in Tampa, so I was going to stay with her for the week. She was showing me around a bit, but she said where most of the fun will be in Ybor City.
Cobblestone streets and a huge old cigar factory make up this historic and legendary town. Ybor City was revitalized in the late 1990s and now attracts large numbers of visitors due to the wide variety of shops, restaurants, clubs, and galleries. Ybor City also has an unusual amount of feral chickens and roosters frolicking around the area.
I didn't know what to think. Very unique, to say the least. I guess, you know, the old saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. But I'm in Tampa. So that means I gotta do what the Tampans do. And that's eat a Cuban sandwich and smoke a cigar, baby.
The Cuban sandwich and cigar have an intertwined history in Tampa. The sandwiches were popular with the Cuban immigrants who worked in the cigar factories for 15 cents a piece. In the late 1800s, the major ethnic groups of Ybor City were Cubans and Italians, which is why Italian Genoa salami was added to the Cuban sandwiches of the Tampa area.
For the Cubano sandwich, I head over to Ruben's Cuban in North Tampa. The sandwich holds all the Cuban favorites: baked ham, roast pork, salami, pickles, Swiss cheese, and Cuban bread. It's a hard proposition to beat.
I almost lost this camera, man. It dropped out of my it's banged up a little bit, but it works. The lens is okay. Everything's functional, and so we're good on that end, but
Now time for the cigar. It had to be at the right setting. Before the game on Sunday, I decided to go out and get the late night vibes of Ybor City and just see how Floridians like to have a good time. Now, this was the very first time I was smoking a cigar, so I had to throw it on IG Live to let the people know how I'm living.